Every single evening, across the Indian subcontinent and in over 1 billion homes worldwide, tiny, flickering lights come to life as the sun sets. The object itself is remarkably simple. It's an unglazed clay bowl holding a small pool of liquid oil, or ghee, and a hand-twisted cotton wick. In an age where we can instantly illuminate massive spaces with a voice command or a smart grid, this messy, analog object feels entirely out of place. Tradition insists this daily act clears out negative energy from the household, invites deep peace, and attracts lasting prosperity. To a modern observer, striking a match to light a tiny bowl of oil seems irrational, a piece of antiquated folklore that belongs in a pre-electric past. But if we look at the biology and psychology of the practice, we find that these ancient spiritual claims align with specific, measurable scientific principles. Step back to a time before electricity. For the vast majority of human history, sunset meant complete, paralyzing darkness. All productive activity had to stop the moment daylight faded. Early agrarian societies needed a way to extend their working hours. The first small lamps were engineered to solve this immediate physical problem. An open wood fire provides light, but it burns erratically, creates dangerous sparks, and fills an enclosed room with heavy smoke. A miniature lamp offers a highly controlled, predictable source of illumination. By saturating a highly porous cotton wick in heavy natural oils or clarified butter, the lamp relies on capillary action. This specific fuel burns slowly, creating a remarkably steady, long-lasting flame with almost no smoke. That reliable, gentle light meant a family could continue working, cooking, and reading long after the sun went down. The evening ritual began as a crucial piece of domestic engineering. It solved a severe environmental constraint before it ever took on a spiritual meaning. But solving the problem of physical darkness doesn't explain the persistent belief that lighting a lamp clears a room of negative energy. To translate that idea, we have to look through the lens of environmental psychology, the study of how our physical surroundings alter our brain chemistry. This chart shows what happens to our nervous system under modern conditions. Exposure to high Kelvin blue light, like the screens and LED bulbs surrounding us right now, causes a sharp spike in cortisol, the body's primary stress hormone. When the spectrum shifts to a low Kelvin warm orange output, exactly the wavelength produced by a traditional oil flame, that biological response reverses. The human brain instinctively registers this soft ambient glow as a signal of safety. It physically downregulates your nervous system, slowing your heart rate and easing muscle tension. Additionally, burning natural plant-based oils releases subtle organic compounds that can subtly alter the air and create a calming scent profile in enclosed spaces. An ancient society recognized the shift in state that occurred when the lamp was lit. Using the language of energy allowed them to categorize a tangible change in their environment and their own bodies. Today, electricity has completely eliminated physical darkness from our living spaces. If the physical necessity of the lamp is gone, why do millions of people still go out of their way to light one every night? The ritual functions as a series of physical triggers purposefully built to transition the mind into a different state. It introduces tactile friction. You cannot rush lighting a wick. Striking a match, sheltering the flame, and carefully transferring it to the oil requires 2 hands and forces a deliberate pause in your momentum. This simple repeating action acts as a hard cognitive boundary. It signals to your brain that the high-stress chaos of the workday has ended and the time for evening rest has begun. In a brightly lit room full of distractions, focusing on a single isolated flame provides your wandering mind with a quiet visual anchor. Taking 60 seconds to perform an entirely analog, offline task offers a necessary physical grounding against a deeply overstimulated, hyper-fast digital environment. You may not need to light a clay lamp tonight, but finding your own deliberate physical pause, a tiny ritual to signal the end of the day, might be exactly what you need to anchor your mind.